over in La Liga as Real Betis and Granada try to remain top of the pops. But will they? After the midweek matches, let's get into it next. Take a look at match day number 4 out in La Liga, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blabberdovers related. What football related? We're going to know here, boys. Under a one, a Ruski. That's right, boys and girls. Double match day. How did that come out of nowhere? That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. So that means I've got to up my game, which means up your prediction game. So get into it, thick and fast, boys. Get your pickaroonies in very soon. Until then, though, let's check the about, of course. Big shout out to the Patreons. You know who you are. We actually lost one through the the rocky roads and all that kind of thing. You just went back and we just lost them. But anyway, in the meantime, because we lost them, or I don't know, just because of the way the world works, 2 of the actual patrons up their pledge, taking up the slack. Goodness gracious me! So tremendous support to those 2. We're talking about Russell Frost and of course Chris Wilson, who did up their pledges this week. So respect to both of those Patreons and respect to the rest of the Chasing Back. Thank you very much for your support, your continued support on the channel. I do appreciate it. It does wonders. Of course, I'm actually recording this late on Monday night. Let's get them all out then, shall we? Let's get them all out there. Let's jump at the deep end, of course. So here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Take a look at, of course, our last pickaroonies last time around then, shall we? 0-3 was your shit-faced gang. That's if you made it. 4-7, you're in the straight-faced club. 8+, you're in the top banana. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at my pickaroos first. Then we'll take a look at your pickaroos and see where we all are out in the end. So, Eibar. How did Eibar do? They actually won 2-1 win over Bilbao on this bad boy. I actually went with a 1-1 draw myself on this one. Goal scorers. Unai Lopez got a couple of goals for Athletic Bilbao on this one. Kiki Garcia only goal for Eibar in the 2-1 win for Bilbao. 1-1 for me. Shame on me. Getafe drew with Alaves 0-0 in the end on that one. Actually went with a 2-1 for Getafe. Got that one wrong. Valencia could only draw with Huesca 1-1 in the end. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Valencia. So Daniel Was on the score sheet for Valencia. Dimitrio Savos on the score sheet for Huesca last time in that last match there, but yeah, got that one wrong as well. 3 out of nothing for me. Elche did lose to my boys Sociedad. 3-0 win, convincing win in the end for Sociedad. Porto, Adnan Yanaviv and Roberto Lopez on the score sheet for Sociedad in a 3-0 win. Actually went with a 2-0 win myself on this one, so not too bad on this one. Real Madrid did beat Real Betis, just 3-2 win and a 5-goal Bobby Dazzler on that one. The goal scorers on the day. Fernando Valverde, Emerson with a big fat OG, and Sergio Ramos from the penalty spot. Alessandro Mandi, William Carvalho on score sheet for Real Betis. Emerson got himself sent off on that one. Levante, they actually went with a 2-1 win, so not too bad on that one. Levante beat Osasuna 3-1 away from home. Big result that for Levante, and as they expect them to struggle this season, but I think they look like they're going to be okay. Roberto Torres, the one only go for Osasuna. Gonzalo Morello, Roger Marti, and Luis Morales on the score sheet for Levante in a 3-1 win. 2-1 for me. Wrong. Atletico Madrid 6-1 Bobby Dazzler over the then leaders Granada. Goodness gracious, what a welcoming for Luis Suarez. Jorge Molina on the score sheet for Granada, but the goals for Atletico Madrid: Diego Costa, Angel Carrera, Yao Felix, Marcos Llorente. A couple of goals for the debut band. Luis Suarez, final flurry for him. 6-1 win. Actually went with a 2-0 win for Atletico Madrid. So, yeah, not bad indeed. Valladolid against Celta Vigo. That was a 1-1 draw. Actually went with a 0-0. Not too bad. Goal scorers on that one were for Igor Aspas on score sheet for Celta Vigo. Sergi Guardiola on the 66-minute penalty spot for Valladolid on this one. Barcelona with Messi. They did win. 4-0 win over Villarreal. Of course they did. And, of course, he scored, didn't he? Ansu Fati with a couple of goals, Lionel Messi with a big fat penalty, and Pau Torres with a big fat OG giving Barcelona all 4 goals, I think, in the first half on that one. Comfortable win. Actually went with a 3-1 win. Called the right amount of goals as well. Called 4 goals. And in the end there, Sevilla did beat Cádiz 3-1. That's not my new boys, but I do like Sevilla. I do expect them to be in the thick of things. Luke de Jong, Munir El Hadjiagi, and even Rakitic on score sheet for Sevilla. Xavi Sanchez, the one I go for Cádiz on that one. And I did all right. 2, 4, 6 a root. That's what I got. What about you? 4 I did not get. Let's move on to see your picks. Okay, so this is the table as it stands. Real Betis leading the charge. Granada not too far away. Sociedad unbeaten. Look at that. Real Madrid in 6th and then Barcelona in 10th, of course, just to play the one game. Eibar, Alaves and Elche going down as it stands. Yeah, so let's get a look at your pickaroonies then, shall we? Jumping in the deep end. Prediction League. Who's the kingpin of them all? Let's go. Omar Esquivel, you did all right, sir. You did all right. Not too bad. Ian Mitchell Issa did okay. Cameron Bristol Whistle did okay. Alex Well, not too shabby. Cody Ho. Moving on. LWC 239 Poob. Mike Gallagher did alright. Gaming Charlie, not too shabby. Football Mapper did bits. Ishan, not too shabby. Victor Carvalho also did okay. Jonathan Liu, not too bad. Russell Frost, well done to you, sir. Of course, giving you special loving. We Are QPR did okay. Matt Connor did bits. Bianca Molla, well done to you, of course. Simples 1976 did okay. Yannick Buster did okay. Luka Kajitovic did okay. Ultra Omen Murat also loving it. Hans Worst, coolest name in town. Or one of the coolest name in towns, should I say. You did alright. Vincent Hong, not too bad. Bossy Matter did bits. Shane O'Donnell, not too shabby. Shepherd also did very, very well. Well done to you. Magic Monday, not bad. Sean Brennan did bits. Costas K did okay. Elgin Cow, top banana, smacking it out of the park. Well done to you, sir. This fella did okay. Katush Kandandazi did alright. And Nathan Heaver did also very, very well as well. And I think that's it. Let's get into your Pickaroony, your leaderboard for this week and this week only. Who is your kingpin? Your kingpin is, of course, LG Cow. Look at that. 2 patrons ruling the roost at the top of the pile there, and a couple of other ones in the chasing pack as well. So that is your week 4 leaderboard over in La Liga. This is your current leaderboard. The rankings are all a little bit messed up on this one. Vincent Hong is your current outright La Liga leaderboard. King Ping, he is your prediction king. Give him a bit of loving. That's right. We Are QPR. Hans Worst and Bianca Muller up there in a secondish spot. That is not all correct. Again, the rankings, it is tough. This flipping leaderboard business is tough, especially 10 leagues. It is hard to keep up with the heat. But anyway, the scores are right. The rankings are wrong. But you get the gist. So in theory, Vincent Hong first, We Are QPR second, Hans Worst third, Bianca Muller alongside Callum Bristol Whistle, Gaming Charlie, Elgin Cow are your 4th place. Hopefully I'll have it all figured out next week properly, but it's still hard. Anyway, that is week number 4. Let's have a look at, this is week number 4. Let's have a look at now the scores or the predictions for this next round of matches then, shall we? Real Sociedad taking on Valencia this coming match day. Now these two sides have played each other a whopping 138 times, according to my knowledge. 46 wins for Sociedad, 58 wins for Valencia, and 34 draws. But the last 6, though, sees 1 win for Sociedad, 3 wins for Valencia, and 2 draws. Sociedad beat them last round in Sociedad. It was a 3-0 win. Mika Marino, Nacho Monreal, and Adrian Juranovic on the score sheet for Sociedad last time they played each other. Valencia have actually lost 6 of the last 7 matches in La Liga. Sociedad are actually undefeated in the last 6 as well. Heading into this, the last defeat for Sociedad was, I don't know when. They started the season in tip-top form, 2 draws and a win so far. Valencia not too shabby either, just 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. Heading into this bookmakers odds, 7-4 on for Sociedad. They are the favourites. 3-1 is your draw, 92 is your away win, and a win for Sociedad, who currently find themselves in 3rd, could go top of the pops, boys and girls. I'm pretty sure a lot of teams could go top of the pops as well. These are my boys. Valencia have pretty much sold all their decent players from last season. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Sociedad to take it to the house. Getafe, boys and girls. Getafe taking on Real Betis this coming match day, taking place on Tuesday, 29th of September. These two sides played each other 32 times, according to my knowledge. 10 wins for Getafe, 11 wins for Betis, and 11 draws. The last 6, though, sees 3 wins for Getafe, 1 win for Betis, and 2 draws. Last time they played each other was in Getafe. It was a 1-0 win for Getafe. Angel Rodriguez on the score sheet for the hosts. Solskjaer Fedal get himself sent off for Real Betis. Getafe have actually failed to score, though, in 6 of the last 8 matches in La Liga. Heading into this, just 1 win in the past couple games for Getafe. I think they're actually just about to start the champion of the Europa League as well, aren't they? I'm not sure. Real Betis coming to this, 2 wins in the past 3. Did lose last time around against Real Madrid. But I'm sure they're going to be looking to bounce back, of course, on this one. 11-8 for Getafe, 2-1 is your draw. 9-4 is your away win on this one for Betis on this one. This was tough to call, of course. These two sides, at least Real Betis doing bits at the top of the table. Getafe are currently unbeaten so far, sitting in 7th spot. It's still early days between this whole division at the moment. Betis are doing good, but I think Getafe will edge it out on top. Good. Betis starting the season well. Getafe have the longevity and will be there towards the end of the season. Huesca taking on Atletico Madrid, of course. Wow. What do we expect from this one? Of course, Atletico Madrid scoring 6 last time around. These two sides just played twice. According to my knowledge, there's been back-to-back wins for for Atletico Madrid. Last time played was in 2019. It was in the top flight, and it was a 3-0 win for Atletico Madrid in Huesca as well. Lucas Hernandez, Santiago Arias, and Koke on the score sheet for Atletico Madrid. And Madrid also undefeated in the last 17 matches in La Liga. They come into this back-to-back wins, of course. Actually, just one win in the league. The other win was in a friendly. Doesn't really count. Huesca start the season without a win so far. 2 draws and a defeat for them as they return to the top flight. Bookies odds will probably go stone cold for Atletico Madrid. 32 for Huesca, 29-10 is your draw. 2-1 on for Atletico Madrid. Red hot favourites. Red hot favourites, and that's where I'm going to go with as well. Red hot favourites at Atletico Madrid. Luis Suarez and co to bang in some more goals, even if it is away from home. 3-0 win, 3 points to Madrid. Next up, Villarreal. Villarreal taking on Alaves, of course. Villarreal come into this. These two sides played each other. An impressive. How many times was it? According to my knowledge, it's 24 times. 10 wins for Villarreal, 13 wins for Alaves, and 1 draw. The last 6, though, 4 wins. 3 wins for Villarreal, 3 wins for Alaves, no draws. Last time the played each other was in Alaves. It was 2-1 win for Villarreal. Goodness gracious me, the goal scores on that day. Carlos Baca, Fernando Nino on the score sheet for Villarreal. Joselu on the score sheet for Alaves. However, last time they played each other in Villarreal was a 4-1 win for Villarreal. Carlo Toko Incambi with a couple of goals. Gerard Mourinho on the score sheet, and Javier Ontiventos on the score sheet for Villarreal. Lucas Perez on the score sheet for Alaves. Heading into this, Alaves have actually failed to score in 7 of the last 9 matches in La Liga. Alaves also lost 6 of the last 7 matches away from home as well. Coming into this, Villarreal start the season 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. However, it's been a pretty wobbly start for Alaves so far. Just 1 draw their first 3 games. Bookies odds. 7-4 on for Villarreal, 14-5 is your draw, 5-1 is your away win. For Alaves, but of course I'm going with Villarreal on this one. Emery, good evening. We'll take the 3 points with a 2-0 win. Eibar taking on who they got. They got Elche. Of course, this coming midweek crunch cash. These two sides played each other 31 times. Scored to my knowledge, 9 wins for Eibar, 12 wins for Elche, and 10 draws. The last 6, though, sees 5 wins. I'm always looking at the wrong ones. 3 wins for Eibar, 2 wins for Elche, and 1 draw. Last time played each other was in Eibar. It was a 1-0 win for Elche back in 2015. Jonathan on the score sheet for Elche. Federic Gil Bencavari got himself sent off on this one. Elche started the season back-to-back, actually losing their first game. They actually did play a friendly, which I'm looking into there here. So it's just a 1 loss for Elche so far. Meanwhile, the opposition Eibar back-to-back back-to-back defeats for them. They did draw their first game against Celta Vigo, which gave them maybe a bit of hope, bit of false hope on this one. This one's going to be tight. Bookies odds on this one, 5-4 on for Eibar. They are the favourite. 72 is your long shot, your Elche, and 12-4 is your draw. Eibar should nick it, but Elche have a chance. I'm going to give them a benefit of the doubt. If they're going to get any points this season, especially away from home, this is the time to do it. 1-1 draw for me. Real Madrid taking on Real Valladolid. Now, these two sides have played each other, according to my brain, 95 times. 60 wins for Madrid, 15 wins for Valladolid, and 20 draws. The last 6, though, sees 4 wins for Real Madrid, 2 draws, nothing for Real Valladolid. Last time played each other was in Valladolid. It was a 1-0 win for Madrid. Nacho on the score sheet on the 78th minute. Last time played each other, though, in Madrid was a 1-1 draw. Benzema and Sergi Guardiola on score sheet for Valladolid. Heading into this, Madrid have actually won the last 7 matches at home, and they've also won 9 of the last 11 matches against Real Valladolid in all competitions heading into this. Of course, Madrid unbeaten so far, the 2 games, 1-1, drew 1. Meanwhile, Valladolid yet to get up and running with a win. They have picked up a couple of points, though, drawing at Sociedad and drawing at Celta Vigo. So not terrible for Valladolid, but do expect, of course, Real Madrid to take them the 3 points with 5-1 on. Of course, red hot favourites, 5-1 is your draw, 11-1 is your long shots. That is Valladolid. Real Madrid should take this one quite comfortably. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Real Madrid at home. No questions asked on that one. Granada taking on Osasuna, of course. Now, this one looks like it's going to get cancelled, and maybe it may go ahead on the 1st of October, but I don't think so. But anyway, let's just talk about it if it does happen, just in case. 28 wins for Granada over Osasuna. 28 matches these two sides have played. 11 wins for Granada, 11 wins for Osasuna, and 6 draws. It is tight. Last 6, though, sees 3 wins for Granada, 1 win for Osasuna, and 2 draws. Last time played was in Osasuna. It was a 3-0 win for Granada. Darwin matches with a couple of goals. Dimitri Foulquier on the score sheet as well for Granada. However, the last time played in Granada was also a 1-0 win for Granada. Domingos Duarte on the score sheet for Granada. Fran Merienda get himself sent off last time. And as I said, well, apparently I've still got odds on here, so you may go ahead. 6-5 for Granada, 90-10 is your draw, 30-5 is your away win for Osasuna. Granada should be your favourites, even though they did get spanked by Atlético Madrid. I think they'll bounce back quite comfortably with a 2-0 win over Osasuna at home. Bilbao taking on Cádiz, of course. This coming match day taking place on again on Thursday, October the first. 20 times these two sides have played. 14 wins for Bilbao, 8 wins for Cádiz, and 6 draws. The last 6, though. In fact, I'm going to do the last two. 1 win apiece. 1 for Bilbao, 1 win for Cádiz. Going all the way back to 2006. That was the last time I played each other in Bilbao. It was a 1-0 win. Roberto from the penalty spot. Fernando Amarrieta getting himself sent off for Bilbao. And Fernando Villarreal getting himself sent off for Cádiz. Heading into this, Bilbao have actually lost their last 3 home matches in La Liga, but they have okay away from home with a 1-0 win over Eibar. Cádiz have started the season okay, 1 win and 1 defeat so far, looking to make it more points on the board this time around, but it's going to be a tough old boot up against Bilbao. Bookies odds 2-1 on for Bilbao, 11-4 is your draw, 6-1 is your away win for Cádiz. Long shots. Going with Bilbao as well. Stick with the bookies odds with a 2-1 win for Bilbao. Next up we have Sevilla taking on Levante, of course. These two sides are locking horns for what will be the 37th time. 19 wins for Sevilla, 7 wins for Levante, and 10 draws. The last 6, though, sees, what have we got? 5 wins for Sevilla, nothing for Levante, and 1 draw. Last time played each other in competitive action was a 1-1 draw in Levante. The goals were Luke de Jong and Squashy for Sevilla. Diego Carlos was a big fat OG, giving Sevilla a share of the sports. However, last time played each other, in Sevilla was a 3-1 win for Sevilla. It was in the Spanish Cup. Fernando, Lucas and Campos and Olivier Torres on the score sheet for Sevilla in a 3-1 win over Levante with Oscar Duarte on the score sheet for Levante. However, last time played each other in the league in Sevilla was a 1-0 win. Around about this time last year, Luke de Jong on the score sheet in a 1-0 win. Sevilla have actually undefeated in the last 16 matches in La Liga. They also won the last 4 matches at home against Levante in all competitions. They've also kept a clean sheet in 5 of the last 6 matches. At home as well. Coming into this, of course, start off the season with a 3-1 win over Cádiz. Levante lost to Osasuna. They actually won against Osasuna on the first day as well. So, 2 teams start off the season in positive spirits, but they'll lock horns this coming week. With the bookies odds. What are the bookies odds? What are the bookies odds? It's 5-2 on for Sevilla. 10-3 is your draw. 32 is your away win. Sevilla, of course, could go top of the table if they're victorious and everything else goes their way, but I doubt it. But I do expect them to come out top with a 3-1 win. And wrap it up with Celta Vigo up against Barcelona, of course. All the talk was, of course, Messi's return. He's done that now, and he's even scored to keep the Barcelona faithful happy. Anyway, these two sides played 116 times in the past. 23 wins for Celta Vigo, 64 wins for Barcelona, and 29 draws. The last 6, though, sees 1 win for Celta Vigo, 3 wins for Barcelona, and 2 draws. Last time page was in Celta Vigo as a 2-2 draw. Suarez with a couple of goals, Fedor Samuelov and Igor Aspas for a couple of goals for Celta Vigo. Heading into this, Barcelona actually won 5 of the last 6 matches in La Liga, whereas Celta Vigo has actually scored at least 2 goals in 5 of the last 6 home matches against Barcelona in all competitions. So they like playing Barcelona, especially at home. Celta Vigo started off the season in tip-top form, unbeaten at 3. Of course, Barcelona brought the campaign with a 4-0 win over Villarreal. Bookies odds. This is Barcelona away from home up against Celta Vigo. Is everything right? Is all that is well at Barcelona? The bookies think so. 92 for Celta Vigo, long shot. 16-5 is your draw. 2-1 on. Barcelona are your favourites. And again, yeah, it might not all sit right with me at the moment, Barcelona and Lionel Messi, but I do expect them to come out on top with a 2-1 win. Goodness gracious me. That, my friends, is what I think will happen in match number 4 out in La Liga. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, yep, that's all those bad boys. This is what the table will look like. At the end of it, Granada will be back up top of the table again. Real Madrid will be in 2nd. Goodness gracious me. Real Madrid will be in 3rd. Getafe will be in 4th. Barcelona creeping in there into 7th spot. Of course, 2 wins out of 2 for them. Alaves, Elche, and Huesca going down, boys and girls. And that, again, is my pickaroonies. Be sure to get your pickaroonies in, of course, for your picks to get in the old prediction league to see how well you can be in amongst it. Of course, after this, I think it's the international break. We'll have a little of a sidebar. We'll come back again once that comes and goes. But until then, though, make sure you keep up to date with, of course, everything Blackburn Roverseas here by banging the thumbs up, banging the subscribe as well. Check out the description, links to my other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, of course, Patreon if you want to support the channel in another way. That's the place to do it, boys. That's the place to do it. But anyway, so far so good for Real Madrid. Unbeaten. Barcelona also keeping up the heat with their first win of the season. But will they be there at the end of it? At the end of this next match day? We'll have a look at it whenever we come back. Until then, though, keep on loving. Smash up the thumbs up, smash subscribe, stay safe, mask up, and all that kind of jazz. I'll see you on the other side.